Yo, what? Me, that donut guy. We're at it again. 2-0 in this all Madden simulation franchise. We're trying to go to 3-0. Maybe even 4. We're trying to go to 3-0. Maybe even 4. We're trying to go to 3-0. Maybe even 4. We're trying to go to 3-0. Maybe even 4.
What's up guys, welcome, it's me, That Donut Guy. Let's bring the thunder.
Okay. This week, guys, we're playing the 1-1 Jets. The first home game in San Juan Thunderbird expansion team history. Thunderbirds Field.
It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the New
Ding
York
ding.
Jets and the home team.
And the home team.
On the visiting sideline, Aaron Glenn.
They should at least say the whatever the team is.
Dropping their game last week.
The Thunderbirds.
Glad to have you with us for this one, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. It's Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey with the honors. And off we go from San Juan. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate. Getting into the end zone. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. He does that again here. They should be winners.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Brooks. And this will only complicate
Jonathan
the
Brooks.
third down partner. They're sent backwards. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Hit that square button.
We've got somebody injured down there.
Jared Goff got hurt.
Goff, who's in some pain and needing attention. 4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W.
There he goes on the right side.
Feel the thunder.
Mix it in for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Well, that was quite a way to begin this game, Kate, offensively. Quite a worrying way for those 11 guys defensively. We know that stopping the run's a core component.
Appreciate everyone that's coming by, man, and supporting the chat.
Through the shredder.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Thunderbirds will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20.
Where are you going, baby cakes?
A few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. To the air on first down, Sanders. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
Gelati.
On second down, it's Brooks. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Gain of 9 yards on the play. It's good for a New York first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
He's going deep. That's caught at the 25.
Who was that?
And he takes it in.
Number
Touchdown,
1?
New York.
Oh, Xavier Worthy.
The Jets make it a 1-point game.
It happens.
Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
Now I know I can't just blitz them all game.
Tie this game 7-7.
Because they got Xavier Worthy.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away.
How's everybody's night going? Their evening?
This return starts
We're in
at the
California, so it's still kind of early.
5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means first down. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Second down, here's Allen again. He's trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw for Allen. And this back with Robinson.
Patrick Queen.
A small pickup to the 35. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Why would he pitch it that way? Bijan's over there.
Only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
That was annoying.
Even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare
We could,
case
but...
it actually loses yardage.
He rolls to his right. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the red zone on first. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen.
And in he goes for the touchdown.
Let's go.
Thunderbirds break the tie here in the first. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Thunderbirds take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jets out to begin another drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Cut out left. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's good for the Jets. First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Jets.
Hands off here for Brooks. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made on the play by the rookie from Texas A&M. That's Nick Scorton. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's up for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have it 3rd and 10. No throw, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. It's fielded at the 14. And they'll bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Gets some space around midfield. Has a hole left, room to run. He does it. Touchdown.
Let's go.
The Thunderbirds take a 13-point lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Thunderbirds double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Set to return. Here's Darnay Holmes. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Sanders now. Right back to Worthy.
Come on, where's the cheating?
He's got room. And he will
Okay.
take this across. Touchdown, New York.
This dude had all day to throw on me.
Score game in the first half.
It's all good.
Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That dude's making me look terrible.
And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Right when I brought him down, he freaking threw it to him.
Possession ball game as the kickoff is away.
Nothing I can do about that. It is what it is.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far.
Okay.
The Thunderbirds and running back with John Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling.
Let's go in here. Allen dumps it off to his running back. Robinson a 1st down and more. And finally stopped at the 34. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Robinson on the inside give. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds take a 13-point lead. It's a John Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. His extra point for Aubrey is up and good. And the Thunderbirds double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jets and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around.
Offsides.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Come on.
We'll go play action for Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
A loss of 3 yards. It's 2nd down.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Pass caught by Brooks. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a 1st. To the air, Sanders. On him quick, and they bring it down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Massive hits. The ball's
Get
out.
that shit.
And the offense recovers. They can still advance.
Damn it.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from San Juan on the other side. Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Now Sanders. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Offense to the line. Here we go. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Trying to work quickly now. Allen. Go left side. Finds Fannin. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line of gain.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down give to Robinson. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Sanchez in formation.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Well, he put everything he's got behind it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be sure if the catch is almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little shine after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Completed over the
That's
middle.
crazy.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Time now taken by New York. That's its 2nd. First down from the 41. To throw now is Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Sticking to the air here. They set up the screen. Brooks. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Sanders going to look to throw. That's caught. It's K-Dot. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Leading to his running back.
Who was
Good
offside?
tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
It's crazy. 2 times, bro.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Sanders back to throw. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Working inside the red zone. Drops back. Needs an open man. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Going again here, Sanders. He's got it. Scooped up by the defense. They steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the second half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Starting the half with Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. Short pass brought in. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Luda Baker bringing that one to an end.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
Gain of 26 yards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
For a San Juan first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. A great play was brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Big man showing up the yards. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Thunderbirds grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Bye-bye.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end showing, but we can stretch that field. Route check. Secure the catch. Quickly become a runner check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Thunderbirds stretch their lead to 21.
Jets 14.
Gonna be proud of Brock as they come away with the win. And this game, wow, it came down to the final moments where it was their clutch score that proved the difference and set up this victory.
Bijan looked like a straight animal. They could not stop him. Well, I appreciate everybody that came through. Talk to you guys later.